Peace and prosperity, family. Me and my co-host Najee Carter, we here live from the POV podcast. We have something new for you, the roundtable discussion. We talking about prison rehabilitation. Please continue to subscribe to our channel, continue to support us, and continue to spread love. Remember, the topic for tonight was prison rehabilitation. We have a lovely audience and a lovely crowd as well. Najee, take it away, tell the people the rest.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all for all the love and support. We appreciate y'all for everything y'all do for us. God bless y'all. Peace, love, happiness. Shout out to my man Jay Scott for the apparel.
Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. POV podcast. Tonight we got something different for you. Roundtable discussion. Got my brothers with me. Look at us. Here, united, all together, no nonsense. And I know the haters can't stand it. I know you're mad. You won't subscribe to my page, but I get it. It's me. It's nothing personal. I know it's just me. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got my brother, Tavon, in the building. Give me a title for my brother. He's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Got my baby brother. He's in the building also. Clap it up for the baby bro. You know my co-host. You know me. No, not in the gangster way, but you know I'm a nice guy. We got my brother right here. My brother Rowdy Malcolm. Clap it up for my brother, please. Got my brother from the neck up, my man Galaz in the building, man. You know what we doing tonight? We talking prison rehabilitation. Does prison rehabilitate the black man? We're not talking about the other man. We're talking about the black man. We're talking about the one and only, the natural man. You know what I'm saying? First question of the night, family. I'm gonna start with my brother down here. Haven't seen them in a while. Happy to see you, man. You're doing good things. Happy to see what you're doing out here. We're gonna start the question. We're gonna swing it down. So I want you to touch on this for me. When you is in prison, what is the psychological damage that it does to the black man? Being, locked up. Psychological damage. Like, how does it play on a person's intellect?
Honestly, I don't agree with it don't play a major part on the psychological part of it, man. Only if you adapt yourself to your environment that you in. And I say that to say, like, for example, if you doing time and you just sitting around wasting your time, I mean, not educating yourself, and I say as far as reading books and stuff, then it could mess your psychological your psychological thoughts up. Especially if you hanging around, I mean, people in there that's coming back out here to do the same thing. So it's I would say it's a gift and a curse about it's messing your psychological thoughts up. I mean, I don't agree with it.
So you think when we incarcerated, from the moment we walk in, and it don't, like, not even a little bit, don't tweak, like I'm taking away from everything to comfort me, and
not so, because at the end of the day, you ain't end up in there for no reason. You ain't end up in there. You knew what you was doing to get yourself in there. So yeah, it plays a little. It rings a little bell in your head, but nah, not really, because you knew what you was doing to get yourself in there. Like,
so for Brother Tay, it's like, yo, listen, it don't play on your psyche at all.
No.
What about you, bro?
I'm saying, in a sense, the brother right, though, you feel me? It's definitely a mental thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they could tell you, like, you locked up your mind enough, you know what I'm saying? You can still elevate, you can still do what you gotta do in there. But for me, I sat next to niggas, you know what I'm saying, 50 years, just came from court, got 60. Care who you are. You come back like that, go on up top. Because now it's like 60 years, you know what I'm saying? That's decades, not days, not months, decades. Shit changed in 2 weeks, so decades, that's like, come on. But I do believe, like he was saying, you gotta be headstrong up here. I mean, for me personally, I just did 7 years. It did me, and I ain't got no more in me. But you adapt. And after you adapt, it's like, you'll be all right.
After you doing your 7 years, do you feel like you came out better as a man? Like, your mental?
Absolutely, I'm humble and wise. But I'm telling you this, though, prison only do two things: make you better or worse. So when people say rehabilitating, you won't know unless you've been through it. Only do two things: make you better or worse. Don't nobody go in there, come out just a good man. Nah, I've seen people come in there savages and leave humble. I see people come in there humble and leave savages.
Prison.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that.
What you think, buddy? Think it helps the brothers or what you want?
I think, be honest with you, bro, like, it depends on. It depends on what type of brother you is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for a lot of brothers, you understand what I'm saying? Some jokers really need to sit down. You know what I'm saying?
But
So, like,
you think prison is the best way for them? Like, I understand I need to sit down, but you saying like based off of the things he's done, or he like it's a lot of people who just wow.
it's both. I'm gonna tell you why it's both. So even when listening with Miko's story, right? Meek said like, yo, I needed to sit down. I was wilding. I was on drugs. I was on pills. I was on Molly. I was on ecstasy. I was wilding. I wasn't being the best me I could be. It took him being able to sit down for him to be the best man that he could be. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look at it like that, you like, damn, like sometimes a joker really need to sit down. And then sometimes you got some jokers just be like, nah, he ain't supposed to be in there for what he doing. You know what I mean? So I think it really depends on what happened, how it went down, why it went down, and that so forth and so on.
I think I ain't gonna lie. Just it can be a personal thing with me, but just based off of me just being in that atmosphere of a prison, probably me it'll break because I probably can't deal with it like mentally. Meaning I don't like the cells. I don't like pat downs. I don't like nobody telling me what to do. So I don't think I'll be able to adapt like, yo, this is you for the next 6 years of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, now as cool as a humble dude I am, I think it'll turn me into a savage because I wouldn't know how to adapt to, mind you, I've been living 30 plus years out. So to go in, it's like, you can't do that. You can't get up and walk outside if you don't want to.
I'm just saying, I know, but that you adapt to your habitat. So
That's what I'm about to
you
say.
know what I mean. You adapt to your
adapt
habitat.
to
So even when I did my time or whatever the case may be, is I had the same thought process as you. Like my thought process was like, nah, I can't do this. Like I'm not supposed to be in here. Like, and everybody feel like they not supposed to be in here. Everybody feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't care. No matter what you did, no matter what you did, you feel like, yo, I'm not supposed to be in here. Like either you feel like yo, I wasn't supposed to get caught, or like, damn, I ain't do nothing, or like you just feel like you're not supposed to be in here.
But this is the thing though, like it gotta play on people's psyches though. It have to. Like it's no way I can go in there and be like, yo, I ain't supposed to be here, so I'm about to rock out with this time and I'm gonna get through it. Nah, like it have to play on. It will play.
do go in there like that.
Like it will, cause that's what I'm saying. It will play on my psyche. Like, yo, if I'm really not supposed to be in here, and they perfect example before we pass to the brother, Brian Banks, NFL prospect. Girl lied and said he raped her.
Yeah,
he lost everything. He really, the DNA came back. It was no type of evidence pointed in the rape towards him. Black man really not supposed to be in jail.
Yeah, that hit
different. Like it's like for me, like for something to happen, I'm in the car with somebody and it's a gun and I didn't know, and he's like, yo, it's his, and they believe it, like it's yours. I'm not coming home. That'll play on my psyche, bro.
Yeah.
Because not only am I in here for something I didn't do, I got told on, or something I didn't even have nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? So personally for me, it'll play on my psyche, man. I probably really just can't take it. What about you?
Me personally, I agree with mostly what Najee was saying. You feel me? I feel as though me personally, I look at prison saved me. I think throughout years looking back, I think I would have been dead if I didn't go to prison. So I really think that was a placement for me. So, but it's all mental and how you sharpen your mind. Like, your first time in it, when you get sentenced, you think like, damn. Yeah, you're going to have that damn to yourself, but then your survival is going to kick in.
Instantly, like it's just survival. At that point, it's survival.
Then you look at it as you program your mind. You know you like running, you'll find a job that you're running all day. Like, you'll find how to get through it. You just got to program your mind.
So it'll teach you how to jail. Like prison will teach you how to...
teach you really teaching yourself.
All right, so you
out of jail, but it's you setting your system up. How you gonna get through this without stressing, without thinking about it really? How you gonna keep yourself busy?
Prison teach you how to adapt.
Yeah.
It teach you how to adapt.
You think it's in the form, not the form, but the same structure as the military?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same structure.
You know,
No. Go ahead. Elaborate on that. Like, what makes you say yes when you say that, though?
Because you're around a whole bunch of people that you don't know nothing about. You're around pedophiles. You're around thieves. You're around And it's the same thing in the military. I mean,
That's fact.
they just in there for different. Everybody in here for different things. You did like my number one thing I say is prison helped me. It helped me see through a lot of people, man. Like being around 1,000 different personalities. When you get back out here into the real world, you can see through a lot of bullshit, yo.
So
you can see, I'm telling you, bro, you can see through it because like you know how the term in prison is you could be all you could be in there. So being around a person that's trying to be somebody that ain't in prison, like a lot of people, oh, I get money on the streets, or I do this, but then you conducting yourself and you start seeing through a lot of stuff. So when you get back out here in the real world, a person really can't bullshit you as much because you ain't had no choice but to sit in prison and be around these people, some of these people. So and here you could just walk off on, or you could just sit there and just look through him like he lying. I mean, so I mean that's what it did, man.
What about you, King? Does it play on the psyche or?
Yeah. Honestly, I believe it do play on the psyche. Like one reason, right? I read a book while I was in prison, right? And it said the average person only uses 6% of their brain. So at the end of the day, like going in that predicament. And it depends on the age that you go in at. Like me personally, I went in at 17, right? So at the end of the day, my brain wasn't mature for certain things that I went through. You get what I'm saying? So I feel those like when your brain not mature or ready for certain things, it psychologically damage you. Just like something happened to you at a young age and it mentally mess you up. Me going through this and experiencing certain things I experienced, I believe it did. Like for us, put me in some bad places and also put me in some good places. You know what I'm saying? But jail, for as my understanding, I believe I suffer from PTSD because of things I saw and the things I did. And not only that, everybody that go to prison ain't really in prison. It's like I to go to prison, he to go to prison, but we experience and living 2 different lives in prison. Right? You know what I'm saying? So just because you in there, it don't mean like at the end of the day, like my brother right here, like his family to be taken care of while he in prison. You know what I'm saying? He to be living real comfortably. And then on my end, it's like I gotta go steal. I gotta go do this, I gotta go take, I gotta go fight. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is 2 different types of psychological that we think.
What the brother was saying, is that what creates the savage part of you? Like when you gotta go in there and be that way?
Nah, it's not necessarily you gotta go there and be in that way, but at the end of the day, it's like where the mindset at though, you know what I'm saying? So like me going there as a young person, you know what I'm saying, my mind not mature for certain things that I go through. So it's like me seeing certain things is really like new to me, you know what I'm saying? It's really messing me up because it's like this is certain things that we saw on TV or heard on TV, so to really see it, and then at the age that you're seeing in that, it's like you're not really willing to accept it, but you gotta accept it. So you know what I'm saying?
So to piggyback off, I'm gonna give you an example of what he talking about. He going there at a young age, 18 years old, right? He compared him a guy that got people sending him food and stuff, right? He's 17 years old. You know what he gonna do? He gonna run up in somebody's box. Why? Because he not mature enough. Compared to a person that's 40 years old, they gonna go without. You get what I'm saying? A person that's they gonna go get it. They not gonna start they gonna go get it. A person that's mentally he ain't running up in nobody's box. So that's what he's trying to say. Like when you go in there, it depends on your maturity too. If you going at a young age, you gonna go in there wild.
So, but that's my thing. So at a young age, if like when he went in at 17, the things he saw. That's what broke the psyche. Like, yo, I can't, but like, cause if we watching Out of BC on Oz, right? And we 15 watching Out of BC, and you walk in jail, you see a live Out of BC, and you like, wait a minute, this is real. Like, you 40, he's 17. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's Kenny Wangler. He's Kenny Wangler.
You watching too many movies, bro. You watching
you know what I'm saying?
You watching
he's
too,
Wangler.
Nah, you watching,
and you Ryan O'Reilly. So it's like the damage is different. But you know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to know because I see, a lot of people would tell me that when they went in there, it broke them. Like, and sometimes for the good. Like you said, it helped me mature faster. And some people say, like you said, I came out worse. Like once I went, what I can't understand too is how you can go in there and continue to go back. That's what I can't understand.
Nah, I could tell you how that go, bro. Like I was gonna say, I could tell you how that go because a lot of times, like, all right, say I went in like 2000 or whatever the case may be is, right? And then I came home, to 05 or 2010. Yo, 5 years is a whole nother different world, bro. So I don't know how to survive in this world. You understand what I'm saying?
You think people really going to prison because it's easier to live?
Yeah, without a doubt. Yo, you know how many jokers came home or got locked. Say you got locked up. You came home. Now it's flat screen TVs. It's push to start cars. You know nothing about this. It's iPhones. Before when you was out here, it was nothing but flip phones. But now it's iPhones. Yo, now I'm lost. Now I don't know how to get money. You understand what I'm saying? Say I used to be carjacking. That's how I used to get my money. Now who I'm carjacking is low jacks on cars. You understand what I'm saying? So now, boom, I'm getting locked up. I'm getting right back in there. So I can't get no money now. I can't get no real money because now I got a record. You understand what I'm saying? The jobs that want to pay me, that pay the real cash. If you got a record, you got to fight for that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. Like when I got locked up, whatever. So I don't got no problem talking about this. Like when I got locked up for assault, murder, as attempted murder. That's what they put on there. They put like attempted murder, assault with deadly weapon, whatever the case may be is. When I got locked up, they treated me like, he's a bad guy. He's the worst dude in the world. It didn't break me. It made me harder because I felt like off the situation because I was just protecting my brother. You understand what I'm saying? Like he tried to rob my brother or kiss my kids. We caught him. What we did, and that was that. But when the cops came, he's the worst guy in the world. He's a murderer. This guy almost died. XYZ. So now, in my world, like I'm like, I'm just protecting my brother. That's all I'm doing. I'm protecting my brother. But to them,
you're a criminal.
I'm a criminal, and I'm trying to explain to him like, I was just protecting my brother. Here go the situation. Hey, young man, I'm just doing my job. You understand what I'm saying? So when you go through stuff like that at a young age, it changed your mindset. It changed your whole outlook on the world and everything. So now I got lawyers. I got lawyers going up. You know, I had some good people behind me. You understand what I'm saying? Like I had cops vouching for me and stuff like that, saying like, he a good kid. He just ran into a bad situation. You understand what I'm saying? But when you in that courtroom and that judge like, what made you assault that man with that weapon?
Without knowing the situation.
Yeah, you understand? Like what made you do that? Like, or are you always angry? You understand what I'm saying? Like
so basically what happens is like when you, because like I said, I could never understand how a person can do like 10, 20 years and come out and just be like, I'm going right back in.
Well, I'll answer that, right? PTSD, right? Post-traumatic stress disorder, right? That came from World War II, right? They finally found a name for diagnosed, right? But it's written, right? So it's written in documentation, right, that I read in prison, right, that anybody do over 3 years is able to get social SSI?
SSI.
Social Security.
Right? Social Security, right? Why? Is because they're telling you that like doing 3 years in a cell that leave you mentally damaged no matter what happened or what you did to get there. Doing 3 years, over 3 years in the cell, like you would not be the same coming out or
no matter
at
who
all.
you are.
Yeah, no matter what you are or no matter what you did. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if the government know that we not gonna be able to come out correctly, and I'm not saying like, we're gonna be like all crazy, whatever the case may be. But the government know that, you know what I'm saying? So they know like, this is the type of programs they do for us and this is the type of programs we're able to get because they know what that did to us psychologically. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like they know what be going on, you know what I'm saying? And then for a person to feel like, keep going in and out of jail, ain't nobody want to do that, you know what I'm saying? But it's at the end of the day, a lot of us only left with certain situations and a lot of people ain't backed up with a lot of support, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's a battle out here,
yeah,
too.
you know what I'm saying? Like one little mistake for us, like once one person get denied and feel like, all right, the job ain't willing to accept me, we go straight back into the streets. But certain people got support where if that one job don't accept you, it's like, all right, don't worry about it, I'll take you to another interview, you know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't got that backup support where they feel those like, somebody gonna be there for them when something happens.
I wouldn't say backup support, bro. I would say the drive, bro, because first and foremost, I understand what you're saying, like, because what if a person did 10 years, right, and they come home to nothing, and the streets is all they know. I mean, you gotta have a lot of what word I'm looking for?
Willpower.
You gotta have a lot of willpower to not go back where you came from, to come home to none, compared to a person that's come home doing 10 years that got a family, he got somewhere to stay, he got somewhere to eat, he got somewhere to take him, somebody go take him to get his ID when he come home. So I understand, but at the end of the day, it's an excuse, bro. It's an excuse, like, because if you really don't want to go back to prison, you'll find a way not to go back to prison, bro.
But what, like, okay, so if they, I get you on that. I'm with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
But what's a man to do when he has nothing?
You jab at that.
Go ahead.
Like when he has nothing,
I
right?
look at it as it's all an excuse. Because before you get released, they going to set all that up. They're not going to release you to nothing. So that's on your own. If you,
Like,
if you choose to say, like, I ain't taking none of the assistance or I ain't taking no help, then that's you already failing yourself. They not going to let you out to nowhere. It's your choice to go to a shelter and just grind.
Yeah.
And it's way more opportunities out here than it was before.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? I get locked up, I work for an agency.
Mm-hmm.
You grind hard, that agency, that company gonna hire you. It's all in your drive. Like
so it's mentality basically.
it's your mentality.
It's the mentality. So if I get locked up,
I mean, I got tested. That's definitely an excuse. You know, I think it's all up here. Like me personally, I just came home. I ain't really, but it's like I'd rather be out here naked if I ever be in there ever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I gotta be out here, I gotta work this shitty ass job to get it done. I'm gonna get it done. Plus, I think a lot of people expect instant gratification. That's not society.
I think that's the issue right there too. Like a lot of times when jokers come back home, like either they don't got the moral support or they feel like a less of a man because they're taking a lesser job. You understand what I'm saying?
So
Like,
what go a
boils down
long
to
way,
pride.
though,
That's what I was going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a pride
It's definitely
issue.
a pride thing.
It's a
Like,
pride issue.
It's definitely a pride
Because
thing.
you go, not to cut you off, you see a lot of guys, bro, that'll go to prison and be a trustee or something and wanting to be out all day sweep for 50 cents. Won't come home and get a job and working at McDonald's for $8, bro. But they'll be in prison
they didn't have the choice
sweeping around for 50 cents. For 50 cents a day, bro. But won't come out here and get a job working at an agency. That's why I say it's an excuse, bro. It's all about your drive. If you really don't want to go back there, bro, you'll make it happen, bro.
That's I'm happy you guys touched on that because, like I said, I do believe support goes a long way. A lot of people come home, they don't have nothing, but like you said, they have programs, different things to help the brother. Like, I work at a shelter overnight, so I see a lot of guys come in that just been released from jail, and I do consulting. So we talk, and a lot of them, they touch on the pride thing. It really is their pride because they say, bro, before I left, man, I was up. You know what I'm saying? They telling me their stories. I done came through 8 months, man, had to drop top. Like, now I'm in here talking to you. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I understand it, but at the same token, I do believe that, like, it is kind of messed up. Like, you come home and it's nothing. I think it's a testament to you not successfully doing the right things prior to going in, because I believe that everybody know when the walls is closing in on you. You know what I'm saying? So we can attest to that. Got another question for you guys. A little fun. We'll start with you. Saying, what's the do's and don'ts in prison?
Man, do's and don'ts. Honestly, it's really like, I think the number one is like don't touch somebody else's, stuff, and pedophile stuff like that. They get hit though. But honestly, like I came in young, so what rules it was, I never told them nothing like that though. But like outside of that, like I ain't gonna lie, like I stole, I fought, you know what I'm saying? I did everything. So I think me personally, I went against all the rules, you know what I'm saying? One, I'm young. 2, I gotta make a name for myself. Then like 3, the same name you had on the streets is like when you come to prison, you gotta have that same name, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's like all that little gangster and all that other stuff.
It really carry over like that?
Yeah. No, you gotta not that it carry over, you gotta make it carry over because it's like the name that you got in the streets ain't the name you got in prison, you know what I'm saying? So it's like all that stuff you did in the streets. Once you get in prison, it's like now all that stuff get tested.
So it's like let me ask you a question. So it's really 2 different worlds.
Yeah.
So for example, if I'm gang affiliated and I say I in the streets, I got the 5. I don't have one. I go in jail.
No, I think it depends on who you are.
It depends on who you are.
Because I'm saying like I got some friends. I got some friends that told me that when they walked in the building, they ain't had that 5. They wasn't gonna see certain people. They was like, nah, you ain't got that in here.
Nah, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's who you are, and it's political.
Yeah.
It's all political, bro. It's all political.
But I'm saying, if I'm out here in the street and I'm putting it in, if I go in there, you're a foot soldier in here. Like, that's my thing. Like, how can I just lose all my stay like that?
I mean,
It depends who you are,
it depends
bro.
on who you are.
It depends
But
on
at
who
the
you
end of
are.
the day, everybody got to pay their dues. You can't just walk up and just be like, yo, I'm that. No, in here, you ain't that. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
some dudes will get that all day.
So some dudes, like,
dudes will get
depending
that
on
up.
your status, some dudes can walk in the building and it's like, niggas fall in the line. Like,
Yeah, especially if you've been in here before. Yeah, especially if you've been in here before.
Definitely if your name count too though. Like I said, you know, like it is what you is. Cause like I said, I saw a lot of people that be gangster on the streets, and it's like when they come to jail, it's like they automatic fool, or it's like one they can't fight. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
ain't no guns in there.
That's what it
nah,
is.
look, right. This is the thing, right? A lot of people be doing a lot of people do stuff to certain people, right? And they family in jail ain't never coming home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you get in there and you one of them people who did something to one of them family members, like now that's their chance to get you. You know what I'm saying? So all that little tough and dandy stuff is like, nah, this is a whole other world. Nah, seriously, now you like you got to be questioned for the stuff you did, and it's only right. You know, you hold yours down. If not, then you know you want to fool and tuck in PC. You know what I'm saying?
What about you? What's the do's and don'ts, bro?
For me, basically, you just be yourself. Don't try to be nothing else but yourself. You alright. You can hold your own. It's really like, I look at it as jail can be the safest place for you. Because you don't got to worry about the guns, but at the same time, when you try to be somebody else or bigger than what you is, that's when you cause your own problems. But you just be yourself. Like, you know what you there for. You focus on what you there for in your time. You going to make it out. Like,
so, in jail, right, it's not cool. So, if, like, okay, out here on the street, me personally, right, people can say certain stuff, I don't care about that. Like, whatever, you just talking. But in jail, can I let that slide?
Yeah, not to cut you off, let me say one thing. That S&D word, that's what I meant to say. That's a no-go.
In jail?
No,
Even out here, what I'm saying.
But now it's even worse than jail, though.
It's worse than jail?
No, it's worse than jail. It's worse than jail. That word. But at the same time, people still say it, bro. To speak on that, to piggyback off the S&D word, man. A lot of people say it, right? A lot of people say it, and it's as a man in society, we look at it disrespect. But I look at it beyond that. Why is you telling another man to do? See, people look at it as, oh, I'm disrespecting him. Oh, if I say that to him, he gonna want to fight me. But look at it. Why are you telling another man to do that though? See, people don't look at it like it's just, oh, I'm disrespecting him. No, but why are you telling another man to do that though? What you think?
That's one thing I really don't like.
I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't care if you're trying to disrespect a person to make him want to fight you, or why are you telling another man to do? You could say anything else. Why are you telling another man to do that?
So in jail, that you say that is
oh yeah,
it's got to go down.
Yeah.
Can you deny a fade in jail?
Yes.
Whatever you want.
You can deny whatever you want, but you shouldn't. Because now,
that's my thing. Like, if we in jail, you say, yo, bro, like, nah, man, come on the back, bro, we gotta get right. I'm like, nah, I'm going to sleep, man, whatever.
It depends on circumstances. Like, sometimes you could deny a fade on something like, you know that person causing self-harm on themselves. Like, you know for sure what you'll do to that person. Like, bro, go ahead, bro. Like, you wasting your time and that's how you feel. But if it's different, like if you just fed, then that's how your bed going.
In prison, people can sense the fear in you. Like they can.
Yeah. That's anywhere though. You don't gotta be locked up for that.
I'm saying on some real, on the street, I be seeing a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Be gangster, and I know that they are. Excuse my language, hoes. I know they
the toughest of the toughest come down the way. I seen the biggest of the biggest.
They get real small in there.
Words can get you like that quickly.
Not even being funny though, but like real talk, bro. Like when you look at it, like this is why I say like you shouldn't deny fade like when you in jail. You understand what I'm saying? So like, say we playing chess, or whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm beating you in chess, I'm beating you in checkers, and you getting loud, you getting disrespectful. Like yeah, nigga, I'm trashing you, da. Or like you like yeah, yo, or we playing for food, we playing for cookies, whatever. You know, we playing for snacks, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And I beat you, and you like, nah, I ain't paying you. Fuck out of here.
You can't do that. You can't let that ride.
Nah, I can't let that ride because now the next man gonna feel like, you know what I mean? He could do the same thing.
You could do what you want.
You can do what you want to do, but it's gonna be consequences to that.
So what I'm saying is, it's certain things that like you just can't let ride. Like if I'm playing you, we playing for cookies, and you like, yo, you won. I'm not paying you nothing. And people see that, it's like, well, what you gonna do? Like,
it's like, I when this game over, bro. Hey, yo, come see me in the back. You gotta come see me in the back.
Pop him right there.
I can.
Nah,
But you going to jail.
But yeah, but I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can, but we gonna go in the back where everybody else. Where everybody fight at. Where everybody get right at. That's what we
in prison. Is it structured places people fight at?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The room too like this. I was down northern. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody older, they got a lot of time. It's like number one rule for prison. Ain't nobody punking nobody. Ain't nobody taking no shorts. That ain't how it's supposed to go. what I'm saying? As far as like you going to jail, that come with it. You going to the box. You got some niggas in there that's suicide bombers. Ain't got nothing to lose. Ain't got no comments there. They will pop you on this dance floor and go back to the box. That's how that's going.
And they don't even care.
So you definitely pick your battles, but certain shit is non-negotiable.
But
Now, as far as what he was saying about like, I guess like the rules and shit. Prison ain't prison. Before it was like, all right, snitching. That was number one rule. That shit is free bands now.
So it's snitches in there.
Snitches got the job. Snitches is out.
Yeah.
Like respectfully.
Yo, you know what I hate? You know what I hate about prison? Yo, one thing I hate about prison is to speak off of snitches. A person, I see a snitch, get him off the tab, pop him, all that. See him on the street, it won't do nothing to him. Just like, let's be real. Just like, if you in the county, oh, the Crips can't hang with the, but you go downstate, like. It's
So they pick and choose where to follow the rules at.
Yes, bro, yes. In the county jail, the Crips got their side, the Bloods got their side, but down prison, they all together. They all together.
They all together.
They all together, man.
County, you all together.
Nah.
Yeah.
Now ain't no more 41. They took the Crips.
Ain't no more.
Oh, for real?
All together in the county.
So everybody, you could be my bunkie, you could be a Crip.
It comes down to who you know now. And who you is.
Yeah.
So it's all about. So like if you go in there, right, and you ain't. Can a person go in there and just be to himself?
That'll be well respected.
Yeah. Like he don't wanna be affiliated with nothing. He just wanna be by himself.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
You came in.
He
like
gonna
that,
get tested.
Everybody get tested.
So that's the thing. In there, like I can't walk in there and be the cool guy and
Nah. You gonna get tested, bro. You gonna get tested.
So I'm gonna have to fight.
You can tuck your tail if you want.
You not necessarily got to fight though, but you gonna get tested.
You gonna get tested.
You gonna get tested, and
It's
some
just
ain't
how
always
you
gotta
handle
be on no gangsters. You might get tested in chest. You might get tested at the
playing cards. He probably say something slick to you.
line.
You can be playing like.
You know.
You gonna get tested.
But you got to put them in a place though.
So if we eating, we're in line, and somebody put their tray and take my food, I gotta fight him.
You ain't gotta do nothing, bro. I'm telling you. I'm gonna keep telling you. You ain't gotta.
But I'm saying, like, if we in the line and somebody like, yo, Canzater, get your food, and he like, excuse me, bro, it's mine.
Anything blatant disrespect, you gotta fight.
You gotta go, and then that's another thing. Like, it depends on how the disrespect is. You gotta handle it right there. Like, for instance, they say that SMD word. Like, you gotta like give them. Ain't none of that.
Right there, that's blatant.
Let's go in the back. Nah, you know what I'm saying. You gotta give them something right there on the dance floor. And not saying that you want to, because when you fighting on mess halls or on the movements, that's more time. And that, as I said, you know what I'm saying. But the disrespect level is like, nah, you gotta. You know what I'm saying. You got to. And then at the end of the day, like he said before, that ain't what it was no more. You know what I'm saying? Because at boring time, it used to be a point where no disrespect, but it's been a point where no Crips was live. That boring time, you get what I'm saying? And then somehow they weighed them. And I saw some of the, I saw some of the goodest, hardest, realest ones always from the youth house to the county to downstate, and we got out that buses, no BS. We went up on E3. We went to the yard, came back, a couple of them was gone. You ain't no need to say their name, but a couple of them was gone. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like they know they can't be down. But this one, the pressure was applied though. You know what I'm saying? This one is like, it was, gritty. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you guys say that the system is fair towards our people?
No.
You know that.
I don't think it's fair to neither race on that. Like, I don't think it's fair to neither race.
No, I absolutely think it's fair to the other race.
I think it's fair to the other race, bro.
Every other race.
Bro, it's fair to the other race, bro, because I don't run across a lot of...
judicial system.
The judicial system, yes.
Yeah, it's more in their favor. It's not fair, but it's more in their favor.
It's
because if you go in there with a pocket full of money, like you the man, I don't care what type of aspect you getting that money from. If you got that money, you gonna be heard.
So listen,
and that white man, you'll be your co-defendant, and he could be broke as hell. You're gonna get a better lead than him.
I've never seen it.
So we talking about we talking about in the broad of the judicial system, right? At the broad of it. How many people have you came across in prison, right? Your brothers, right? Compared to a Caucasian person, right? And y'all got this, y'all down for the same time. Not even you or hear about it, and they got lesser time. This is the judicial.
I mean, I get what you're
system,
saying. Like, it could be like the other race. They have some crazy language crimes. Like, it'd be more.
They have like
detailed than yours, and they get a lower number.
Yes,
because your crime is straight to the point.
Yes,
I get what you're saying,
but this is my thing with our brothers, right? You know how many brothers I know you guys know, but it's a lot of people in jail that's doing football and them for nonviolent crimes. And then you have people shooting up schools and shooting kids and shooting churches, and they get 9 months probation.
But not to mention that man when they locked that man up, I just saw on Instagram, right? They said no police officer discharged a weapon at that man. They locked that man up freely. He ain't get shot at. He ain't shooting. They ain't do nothing. They locked him up.
Somebody dude from Walmart, right?
Yeah, dude from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? But then they killing Icon, the original black man, Asiatic. They kill Icon with no weapon on us or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
so I don't think
it's hard to
the
accept
system is extremely
Nah. It ain't fair at all. You know what I'm saying? And if it was, we won't be here right now.
When they say that though, when people talk that race like brothers and stuff, like I don't think it's fair. They ain't shoot at that. I ain't more of a black on white thing because we do a lot of dumb things. I'm more of a focus on what's going on around me. You feel me?
So you think we do
I
more
got a
dumb
white
things than
boy
them?
party. I don't think we do more. I don't look at it as we should compare. You feel me?
I see what you're saying.
If that's the case, if we're gonna compare who do more dumb things, we should compare who doing more smarter things to stop the dumb things.
But we also got to compare the but
We at each other next.
we also got to compare the why though. See, we forget about the why. Why is it like this? Why we at each other next, right?
What you mean?
All right, for example, right? We can look at why we at each other next. As simple as this. We'll give you a quick scenario. Your daddy, my daddy, right? We gotta eat. So I say our daddies both is drug dealers or whatever we do. They both drug dealers. So I can't get a job. You can't get a job, but you heard I'm getting money out here. You want some money out here. I got 5 kids. Ain't no money for you out here. So we gonna go at it regardless. And they know that. Well, get the niggas records, put them on the corner, let them shoot each other out. Somebody has to survive, but the other brother, the other kind of brother, he's set up already. Nothing he's done, nothing he has, he worked for. Nothing. It's already inherited. It's already laid out for
I get where
him.
you going with it.
So I ain't gotta be out there with you,
Right.
but I can be your supplier and watch you kill yourself even better and make money off you. The other brother, everything I got is already set up for me. I'm straight.
But that comes with your mental. If I fall for it, you should be all for it.
Nah, but that's really what's going on. Ain't no falling for it though.
Like, it's not
That's
a-
what's
I
really
should be
going
mentally
on, though.
built to see that a mile away.
But
To
how?
see where you coming
But
from.
how can I? But how? If the structure wasn't laid out for me, how?
But
can I
listen to
even
this.
see it?
Listen to this. We're not gonna make this. Let's not make this a racist thing, right? We know. Listen, we know the cards are stacked against us, right? But it's all about us, bro. It's all about we grown men that know right from wrong, bro.
No, I'm not taking that from you. Like, I agree with we know the right from wrong factor, 100%. But just to be honest, why should we keep having to work twice as hard to get half as far? It's like we don't want more than we supposed to get, but why we gotta accept less all the time?
And we done built this country.
Like why? Think about it. Why I gotta accept less? I don't want more than what you owe me, but you gonna blatantly make me keep accepting less than what I'm supposed to get every time? It's like you work 40 hours, but they paying me for 37. But I'll put in 40. And they say, we'll fix your check next week. It's all right. And you just taking the check. All right, I'll come back next week, boss. They checks ain't being, they got 42 hours. He didn't work 42 hours. But why we got, that's my thing. Like, even with the system. Granted, I did the crime. Don't make it seem like y'all don't know why this is stacked against me like this. Some people, yes, they can get out the rut. They can put the work in. They can figure it out. But some people have been damaged so much since birth. Like, it's some of us who had the hard upbringing. Most all of us. But then it's some of us who had nothing coming up. Like, we got friends that had absolutely nothing. And when I see them, like, you can talk how you want, but I understand why. I'm not saying what he's doing is not wrong.
Yeah.
But just because something is wrong, doesn't mean you can't understand why he's doing it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The only thing I can't understand is molestation. I can't understand that. And telling. I don't care. Like, I don't care what the person said, I can't understand you telling on somebody that, for one, ain't even know what she was doing. Ain't even had nothing to do with what she was doing. And for two, if you agreed to something, why would you do this? So that's just my thing. Like, I'm all for it. If I gotta work hard, I work hard. But everybody not gonna, like, for example, our kids might not be as strong as us. Think about it. If we came up a certain way, right, impoverished, even because people are like, yo, it came from a good household. That don't mean he didn't have problems. A lot of people don't realize that. I can have a great household, but My daddy probably wasn't there. My mother had to work. Who raised me? See, people would just see you in a big, nice house, pick your fence the yard, but my mother go to work all the time. I don't know where my dad at. My uncle, they off their BS. I'm hanging with my uncles. I hang with my uncle's son friends. I'm saying his friends. They all in the same stuff. At the end of the day, I just feel like this government system, they'll make it seem like we animals, but we'll never put all right, listen, I understand I understand they're a little rough, but I know why. They know why, but they hide the why from us. Like, these niggas just out of control. I don't know what's going on with them. They have everything. They have athletic ability. We give them niggas everything. We give them welfare, Section 8. They still complaining. This is what I'm saying. I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying.
I just don't like the way they betray us, though. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't saying this right, but like with black people, like, if you made me mad or you did something to me, I only want to kill you. I don't want to kill everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? I only want to kill you. But when the other race do it, they shooting up everybody. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with nobody. Them MS-13 school shootings, them shooting out in Walmart, the old boy that did the shooting out in Ohio the other day, they shooting and killing everybody for no reason. Our people don't do that.
Nah, because they couldn't get their brownies.
But if we kill somebody, we animals, we thugs, we don't belong in society.
And I get it. I really do get it.
When they people kill somebody, oh, he's mentally ill.
Yeah, I'm tired of that.
Like, he mentally
I'm
ill.
tired of he's mentally challenged.
He's mentally challenged. He's unstable. He grew up in an unstable home. His parents wasn't right. You know, his mother was on crack. His father, did heroin. But why, when it come to us, oh, he's a thug. Like, he be like, we gotta lock him up. You understand what I'm saying?
That's just my thing, fella. That's just my thing. I feel like, don't get me wrong, a lot of things that we do, we are wrong for. I'm not saying that we're not wrong, where we don't do wrong. We do a lot of wrong. But I really understand why man had to do what he had to do to survive. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for example.
I feel like you're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm being, listen,
I understand.
No, I'm saying I understand the why of it. Like, if I've been on 6 interviews and they all told me no. 6. The man said it's soulful. I'm the man that's been on 6 interviews. They won't hire me. What do you do?
You gotta go
You
hard.
snap.
You gotta go hard.
You gotta
go
evaluate
harder,
yourself.
bro. Yeah,
you gotta sit down and figure out what you doing wrong. Basically, interviews ain't nothing but selling yourself, bro. You could take away the whole job description and everything. You could just get to talking. Once you sold yourself to that man, he gonna hire you. So if you go on 6 interviews and you ain't get hired, you gotta do an inventory of yourself.
No, I can't. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But what if you don't know how to sell yourself, though?
This is what I'm saying.
Then you go to the proper levels of learning how to do learn how to do interviews.
It's not no excuse, all right. But what I'm saying is, right, you gotta understand, everybody not built with the same amount of tools that you built with, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's like real talk. Some people need help more than others. There's nothing wrong with saying this brother need an extra push. It don't make him lesser than a man by him needing less than push. It don't make him like, he on some BS.
Absolutely.
Or he going straight to the streets because he got the first time. Everybody not strong in certain categories than everybody else. So it's like some people like me, like far as me, like I grew up in special ed. I've been smart though, but I grew up in special ed, right? Self-contained class because I just used to be want to be active, just want to do stuff, right? But it's like some people just need that little bit of push. Like I know, like for us, like Bam, I grew up with him, right? So it's like I already know without saying that, I already know that if his little brother step out of the pocket, you know what I'm saying, he gonna be there to push him whether he need it or not. It's just that certain people need certain things, so that's not making no excuse. Because like if I go to the interview and they told me no and I go straight to the streets, it's like I'm making an excuse for myself now. But it's like if I didn't have a good brother in my ear, you know what I'm saying, that let me know, like, look, bro, like, you're gonna be here, you know what I'm saying, I'm here for you. It's like that right there, that encouragement and knowing that somebody that really love you, you know what I'm saying, that's a good feeling right there. That right there and make you push more, and then instead of just going to an interview denying and not having nobody to talk to.
That's your same push, but by you knowing that should be your same motivation. That you know you ain't had that, you don't got no special skills. The key word was help. You should know the motivation to go get that help. By you knowing all that already in your mind, like, I don't really know how to do this, that's your motivation right there to get help, to learn how to do it. Once I look at it as I don't know how to do it, I don't say I can do it, or I'm gonna be the best at this. I'm a researcher. Google is the easiest thing right now.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, everybody don't got that same mindset.
But it's a mindset.
I know that.
I
know it's a
mindset.
mindset.
He had that one person that could push him. But that's also an excuse. It's a mind.
You saying it should
right?
already click after you.
It take time to click. It
Yeah.
took me a long time for it.
How long you think it take for that person to click?
Once you see what you doing, you ain't getting the best results.
Especially-
You can't keep doing something and getting the same dumb results.
Nah,
At some point, you're going to realize, like, I can't do this forever.
Especially when you don't got that back end though. When you don't got that back, because I was in that predicament before, bro. Like I was in that predicament, like yo, like I'm going to job interviews. Nobody don't want to hire me. Like good resume, like I'm going to 6-7 jobs. Like don't nobody gotta hire me. Don't nobody gotta hire me. Even though my junk got dismissed, they doing background checks. They're like, oh, you know, Mr. Carter, do you have a record? I'm like, nah, I ain't got a record. My junk got dismissed. But like, nah, we did a severe background check, and you know, this came up. You understand what I'm saying? So you could be doing everything right. You could be talking right. You can have all that.
It's a little discouraging.
Oh yeah, it's discouraging, bro.
Discouraging.
Like if you don't have like, I was in that predicament when I went to like, yo, I'm 6-7 job interviews. I'm clean cut, bro. Like I got a suit on, tie, wop, all that. You understand what I'm saying? But there's some jobs just be like, yo, like, nah, like we don't want you. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
grind and get
I
it.
understand.
like,
Hey, yo, why you like that? You gotta grind
I agree with Roddy. Go ahead,
Like,
bro.
that's what he said. I'm saying, it's about self-motivation. I'm saying, if you want to make it, you're going to make it. And I think my whole thing with us is like, everybody know the book stacked against us. Everybody know the stereotypes. Now, we continue to prove the stereotypes right. Who is that for? You doing everything they saying you doing. So who is that for?
I like that.
So how could you even sit there and be mad at the stereotype? You living, you doing all the stereotypes.
That's
You
right.
proving it right every
That's right.
time. So who's that for?
No, I get what you're
You
saying,
know what I'm saying?
and I like it. But every time you knock down one wall, the white man come and build another one up for your black. Every time. But you keep thinking you knocking down the walls. But all jokes aside, I understand what you guys are saying, and I see the perspectives. And I like it, you know what I'm saying? Brother saying you gotta grind, Tay saying it doesn't matter, you gotta grind. Matter of fact, what my guy Tay, tell him how you gonna beat the odds and you came up. So I want you to tell.
Before I even said that, I want to piggyback off of something that I was holding in. So, to answer to one of his questions, right? That everybody's not the same, right? For me, I don't understand how a person could go downstate 3 times. So look. You go to a job interview, right? You go down, you do some time, you come home, right? You go to a job interview, 6 job interviews, they turn you around, you go back to the streets, right? You get locked up, right? You do the same thing 2 more times, right? Bro, I'm not gonna keep giving you excuses. Oh, you gotta grind. And this is what I'm saying, like, that's why I say it's an excuse. Yeah, everybody don't have the same mental capacity or whatever the case may be, right?
That's fact.
But when you want it, you gonna go get it. That's why I don't understand how people go downstate 3 times. I don't understand it because now if you a hustler, and not a drug dealer, if you a hustler, you gotta find another hustle, my man.
I like how you
You gotta find another hustle.
Not a drug dealer, you a hustler. I like that.
Like, so to keep saying like, oh, everybody don't have the same mental. I learn slow. You learn slow. Find somewhere or a program that's going to help you learn faster. Then, because if you're not, you're going to keep getting locked back up doing the same thing over and over again, bro.
I like that, but you don't think like it's a design pattern for you?
No, I don't. I don't think it.
Because if like you said, like I just watch this. Look how sharp you is mentally, right? Now let's say you trying to tell me that what you trying to tell me, but I just came home at 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to tell me, like, oh, bro, you gotta keep grinding, you gotta keep doing this. You're there already. You like, yo, you understand it. I get it. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I get life.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I'm like, big bro, I did what you said. I put on my suit. I changed my talking. I went to the interview.
Uh-huh.
I went to parole. I did everything right.
Okay.
And they still denied me.
And what you want? You know what I'm gonna tell you? You know what I'm gonna tell you, right? What you want to do? You want to go back to the streets, or you want what you want to do? It's all what you want to do. If you want to go back to the streets, cool, all right. Or you want to come over here and come to this class and get job interview tips and try to go get another job.
I get it. Like you basically, you know what I'm saying? What you're saying is, for us, there is no excuses.
For us, there's no excuses. Because if you keep giving excuses, you're going to end up right back in the same predicament, and they're going to be like, look at him. That's all they gonna say.
Like that. I just understand the why of it, though. I understand.
I don't believe excuse. I just understand the why.
The why, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I understand the why. You know what I'm saying? Word up, Tank. I understand the why. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some things they gotta get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't. Cause it's some guys.
It's best when you get it out the mud, though.
And I respect it, cause it's some guys who work and you know they hustlers.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna say don't do they hustlers.
Yeah.
So I respect that too. But for the young brothers who's watching, tell them, you know what I'm saying, just briefly about how you done went through what you went through, you know, and you just got your own business, working and prospering, bro. Cause they need to hear that. It's not they don't see that every day.
Man, it start. You know, I'm gonna keep it real, man. It starts in the prison system, bro. Like, if you're around a bunch of knuckleheads in the prison system all day, bro, and you think you're gonna come back out here and be on the right path, you're done, bro. You're done. So a lot of people say the test is on the streets, and that's true, bro. Cause you could read as many books, you could go to Juma every Friday, but the test starts in here. But the test is hard, but it starts in there, like. So I'm gonna keep it right. You know what I used to do? I used to just, how I got through my 7 years, bro. I used to just pray, work out, and read self-help books. That's how I really got through my time, bro. Like I wasn't beat for the knucklehead stuff. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't beat. Like so that's kind of how. So
come home, got the business.
Came home. I came home grounded though, bro. Like my first job was at CNS. No, it's not CNS. Cisco. Bro, I was catching the bus from Orange to downtown, getting on the PAV train, from a PAV train, walking a 40-minute walk all the way to work from work, bro. For 6 months, bro, I was grinding. Like
6 months?
For 6 months, bro. For 6 months, I was grinding, bro. Like, and then I kind of had like how you said, I kind of had a break, though, you know what I mean? Because the business that I got, though, my stepfather had it for some years now, and I just kind of like rolled his wave and started my own thing. So we like I was saying, some people do come home with a spoon in their mouth, like, and I'm gonna keep it real. I've been blessed to have a family like to come home like and a couple bros that when I came home they looked me out. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's where I'm at right now. Like
so
I got my own.
In a nutshell, it can be done.
Hell yeah, it can be done. Hell yeah, but you gotta have the right people behind you, bro. I ain't even talking. I'm just talking about you. That's
what we said.
Support.
So need that support. So I said, taking us something, man. So I said,
Remember when I said sometimes you gotta lower your standard. Look how high he at on the scale, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you keep going through the same thing, you gotta start off lower and then climb up. So that's different than that with the support thing.
So support thing is a lot. So that's why I said I kind of understand from a person. I understand that don't mean I agree with it. I understand a person that did time, come home, and came right back to the street because they ain't got nobody, bro.
Yeah.
So I understand. I don't mean I agree with it. I just understand it though. I just understand it.
I want to thank all my brothers for coming out. You know what I'm saying? The last question, real quick around the board. Got a little question, just yes or no. Have jail made you a better man for a woman? Has it made you a better man for a woman?
See, I don't like just giving an answer. I want to give you
briefly. All right, run through it real quick, briefly.
Yes and no.
To make you appreciate the black woman more.
Yes and no.
What about you?
Absolutely not.
What about you? Made you better man?
Nah, King, I appreciated him before all that.
Before all that?
Yeah.
What about you, bro?
I'm about to give my reason why.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't want to give no yes.
Real quick. All right, hold on. Give your reason.
Because we ain't got that much time.
My reason. My reason is because, you know, the fucked up jail, the fucked up jail thing jail did to me was authority. Authority, and y'all know that black queens, right? They're a little feisty, right? So that's what I did. That's what I deal with. Authority. That's what I deal with, and that got something to do with prison. So yeah, I appreciate. I still appreciate black women, but you know, there's a lot that comes with it.
What about you? What about you, bro?
I say yeah, because of the simple fact of they kicked the door down way more than the homies.
Yeah.
So what you saying is, saying is
They more
that women
supportive.
hold you down better than your
Of course,
homies.
of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, that's no question.
Yeah, of course.
But have you lied to a woman and told her you're gonna be with her when you come home? And you
We
you guilty of lying to that black woman.
I have it.
You came home and you with her.
The woman, at the time I was jailing, the woman I told I was coming home to, I came home, lived with her and everything.
My brother,
But we not together now.
He done came home and he done came up. What about you, brother?
Nah, I said no because I told you I went out at a young age, right? And part of me going at a young age, like I ain't really get the experience before I went out. I ain't really get the experience like my hormones and stuff like that, right? So when I went out at a young age, and I came out at 20, right? Me coming home, like I said, I just wanted to like going through all that time and all that stuff I did when I came home. I just wanted the love. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I wanted the relationship to feel love, but I wasn't prepared. That came with a relationship.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
the intimacy,
Yeah, like
the
as far
sincerity.
as like being the one woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like my hormones were still wild. Like I said, I wanted a relationship because I wanted the love. But my hormones start coming out for us, like
So you
seeing
was
other
basically
women. You know what I'm saying?
just-
So me running around, so it's like jail. It's like it took that little gap for me to experience me, having that time with women.
So the respect was there, but you just wasn't ready for what actually came with a
what came with
relationship.
it, as far as like just being a one woman man, and that's sick as everything else I was doing. But as far as like just being there, like for her, I couldn't. I was there for like as far as everything else, but I was cheating. You know what I'm saying? Because like I wasn't really having sex before I went to jail. So now when I came home for doing all that time, it's like. I'm ready.
And
to
you
have
get the
sex
compliments, you
with my
looking
grandma.
good, you up.
Yeah,
They like
but
that.
I still wanted to feel love though, so it's like only how I'm gonna feel love is if I get in a relationship. I'm not gonna feel no love, just me having intercourse with different females. But if I get into relationships, like alright, now I know she loves me. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like I feel those I hurt her more than anything because we wanted to get shot together and all type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? But we still talk to this day though. You get what I'm saying? But I believe like that little gap, I hurt her more than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Wise words from a black man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Please, we'll be back here live pretty soon. Everybody gets a round of applause. Please, get out of here. All these guys are married. Ladies, they're taken. None of my friends are single. From the POV podcast, Round Table presents Male Gossip with my guys. Till next time, peace and prosperity to all. Oh yeah, Mom, I love you. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Toast.